Welcome back to Underground 2, everybody. No, I did not just, upload part 2 all over again, fuck up in here. No, this is actually the PC version, and we're going to Boston.
Brutal road trip. Gas station burritos plus a van crammed with dudes. Nothing like a 90-mile-an-hour Dutch oven. So you ready to get rolling? Start out by knocking out the stuff that'll rack us up some serious points. Come and see me when you're ready to move on.
So this is where everyone actually starts after training. Unless you play the PSP version. And, Boston is pretty much bare basics.
Boy, am I thirsty. Hey, why don't you run downstairs and give me a drink?
Yeah, sure, mate.
Here.
Hey, you found me. Want me to help you out? No problem. Here's my tab.
It's Jesse
You ever
James.
seen a skate park that could do 120 down the freeway? Check this sucker out. How's this sound? I've been dying to bust it on this jacked up scooter I put together. Let me knock out some of your goals and you could tear it up on my RV.
So Jesse James, oh, here we go. Tony Hawk has let us know that every once in a while we'll receive a text message. They don't have any important or useful information. Like, don't worry about that at all. It's just kind of, story-based shit. Like BAM or whatever, just kind of prodding at you and going, ha, we're fucking kicking your ass, ha. So, yeah, you're not going to worry too much about the fucking text messages. They don't really say anything for you. Also, here's another character we can play as. Ben Franklin. Because this game does not care much about the pro scares at this point. It more so cares about being goofy and silly and not serious at all. It's mainly just going to be a bit of a joke thing going on. And it's not a bad thing, honestly, because I kind of like it when Tony Hawk games are just kind of, silly and kind of fucking about and mainly having you do things that really are, as that flip trick was called, impossible in a sense in real life. That was one of the goals, by the way, Dance Sucker, where you have to do the tricks of the beatbox at the same beat as the red text, essentially. And also, there is destruction in this game, and Boston definitely has something you can destroy right here.
Huh?
Doesn't appear much in this game, the destruction stuff, but when it does, it is enjoyable to see. And yeah, we're gonna have a lot of goals to get through, so buckle up. Right now, though, there are some gaps I can do, like the Washington Air here. And yeah, there's also these heads. You have to go to these 3 statues and knock their heads off. And 2 of the statues are kind of a pain to actually take care of. You kind of have to get a certain amount of air in order to knock both of them out. Otherwise, you can only really get that one there, because this one over here doesn't want to work that well. There you go. And with that, we can now move on forward to something else. Like, for instance, a spine transfer for the subway spine. Oh, hey. Okay. Well, don't worry. We'll be dealing with Paulie here soon. But yeah, we can also deal with this, this sick kid here. Gotta bring him to Tony, just steal him from the hospital because they were just standing there for no fucking reason. And, yeah, we just kind of do this mission, which only really happens once, and you just jump around, there you go.
Now I feel much better. I think I'll go skate.
That's it. And Tony did not give a fuck at all. He was just looking at his board the entire time. Car hop. Classic car hop. And I also got the hospital volcano spine from just doing a weird jump there. And over there you have to spine transfer over that thing. There's the big dip, big dig, big air. And over here,
Alright, time for the Brazilian action.
yeah, it's our pro skater, who I have chosen Bob Burnquist for, because Bob here is not really appearing much in this game. I don't know why exactly. I don't remember the reason to why he only appears in, like, the first mission. But, yeah, like, Bob only appears in Boston and, like, Santa Cruz. And an area that I believe comes with Boston, essentially. So, yeah, he only appears in like 3 levels in the PSP version. Only 1 in normal Bug 2. And yeah, there's all the spats, by the way. I haven't gotten all of them, but we'll get to that later. And also, Benihana, that spine transfer there for that. Do a sticker slap of that church sign slap there. And, yeah, you know, just go around, do some more gaps, like get up in this building and spine transfer here for a roof spine. Pretty simple stuff. Then, you know, spine transfer down, get some speed going, and make a jump across the street from this building, and you'll get the street crossing. And also, there is this, but we'll get to that a bit later on. Don't worry, there is a reason why the Dunny's there. Now transfer into the boat, and you will get the Tea Party transfer, which you're going to get anyway from these goals. And, yeah. Also, manual down the subway here, and all the way across it, in order to get the subway manual. There's a guy here, by the way, who will play some music for us. He only appears in, like, a few levels. And, you know, if you want some jazz, you want some music, you can go ahead and listen to it. Yeah, just a bit blues, I guess. And that's it. You have to listen to it entirely. And also up here is a bank transfer. Lets you up into this hallway, which is important. Don't worry, just keep note of it. And over here, we have manualing across in the library. Just go all the way across for the library manual. After that, we're going to go ahead and we're going to do a bit of a spine transfer into these buildings, at least one of them. We get a stack point 60 feet high and the apartment spine. And up on this building I broke, hey look, it's the goat. That Joker's never gonna die, is it?
Light your board on fire! Light your board on fire! Do it now!
Yeah, there's a guy that's kind of like Beavis. And you gotta get your board on fire, 50,000 point combo for this one. Very easy combo to get. I believe it's the same in normal, this one. And I believe it only lowers in easy. Either that or a different like sort of thing, like the opposite. Normal is on easy. Wire transfer by grinding that entire wire, the other wire on the other side of the other building. You know, just roof transfer down here. And hey, look at me do all these spins and these high, oh no, I bailed. Don't worry, I do it again. 100 feet in the air and 1080 grab spin. And there you go. You still have some stat points to do. Oh hey, it's a dead meme. I miss the olden days of the internet. Anyway, moving on from there, we're now going to go ahead and finish up the spat stuff. Oh, sorry, we were talking. Let me try it again.
Look at that crap, spat. Someone should do us a favor and tag over his stuff.
And he disappeared forever because I took care of the fucking tag. And, yeah, there you go with that one. But there is a bigger spot than just spat. There is a billboard we gotta tag. And right over here is that billboard. That song is gonna play every time we tag a billboard. This is gonna be a bit of a test to see if I get copyright strikes for just that. Oh, by the way, come by the 4 benches, just grind all 4 of them. And over here is an arcade machine, 100,000 points. Santa Cruz was easier with the points there on Sick. Here though, you start off with 100,000 when you begin normal Fug. And that does not change in the PSP version. None of the goals change on the PSP version. They're all the same. It's just, you know, the new levels have different fucking goals for you to do because they're new levels. And lip trick that fence for the fence flip, by the way. And, yeah, I'm gonna do this one without focus, by the way. I could use focus, and focus will be extremely needed in this game. You're gonna need it. You gotta get these scores and some of these fucking stats. But, for the most part, I'm gonna go ahead and be a man, and I'm not gonna use focus in order to get this high score here. I'm going to get this bitch of 100,000 points without being a fucking pussy. There you go. Wasn't a pussy at all. And with 300,000 points on the table, we can now move on forward with another text message. And yeah, it's Bam just, you know, fire hosing some fucking dorks. some drunk people into through an electric fence on a point. I'm gonna grind a fucking cannon for that. I'm gonna just sketch this vehicle here for another 50 points. You know, no, 25 points, I mean. You know, the points are weird. They don't really mean much at all, but there's 25, 50, 75, and 100. However, obviously, we are going to get every single goal done. So we're getting the full 1,000. And to get the next level thing, we're gonna need to get 500 points. Here are some signs we can stick a slap. You know, get him out of the way. What could go wrong? Here's a gap for us. And, yeah, just one more right over here, and we're done. And, well, we can skate on that now. Oof. Anyway, here's this gap over here, transfer the library mural, and, over here is a line. There are a few lines in the game, and they're all just, you know, you have flashing lights, you grind the flashing lights, that's it. It's not so much a gap line, it's kind of the same as in Fug 1. You just go around and do the shit. Not in a full combo, though. You can avoid that. And, yeah, the other two skaters here, the secret skater and the guest skater, the guest one here, the guest usually has their own unique ride. I mean, you know, we had the fucking longboard in Santa Cruz. This guy has like a scooter thing, which is interesting, and it's also its own ride. You cannot ride this outside of this character for this area, this entire level here in the story mode. And he has a few missions. They only get 4 goals though. You and the pro get like 10 goals. So overall, it's like 28 goals the entire time of every level. So, yeah. And all we have to do here is do a few car hops, and after a few, we get this.
Heads up, Chief. Here it comes. Now bust a big combo, and you're bitching.
Well, it's time to get bitching, I guess, because we're gonna go back to my skater, and we're gonna take care of that RV ramp. I believe the combo is 50,000 points, so just get on the ramp and try not to fall off. The tricks can be useful. Just, you know, be careful of getting in the air and shit. 50,000 points, and you're pretty much done. So, yeah. That's all of my goals done. We still have the pro, we still have the secret, and we still have the guest. Who is the secret, by the way? It's Benjamin Franklin, because the secret is just goofy characters. The guest is usually like...
James.
Yeah. Like, guest characters are actual kind of people, but they're using unique rides. If that's really the guest one. Secret is just like goofy characters. And Jesse James is interesting having the scooter here. He will always be max speed as long as we're holding the X button. And there you go. And, yeah. I can do whatever I want, but it's not going to help me out on any stats and such. Ronnie's grind blockers will provide for that. Yeah, we use this to race against Paulie here. Just get to the church steps, then get to the library, then just, you know, get to the hospital, then get the fuck back. That's it. And on the PSP version, you can actually catch up if you're too slow.
Can you do me a favor and soup up my wheelchair?
Maybe. Anyway, I got all the points we need, and we can now, you know, leave. We're not going to. But yeah, on the PSP version, if you're slow enough, you can actually see Paulie just, like, fucking racing through the stairs, through the fucking floor. His head's poking out and shit. It's weird.
I'll invent a move called the Franklin.
And yeah, some of these skaters do give you new, you know, abilities. You know, the longboarder gave us an ability. Franklin here gives us the Franklin grind. And they're all goofy as, but, you know... They're new special tricks you can use, at least. Again, they were just kind of having a bit of a laugh, a lot of these. Like, this was not meant to be taken seriously. And yeah. That's about the gist of things. You slap, get the high slap. And, yeah, over here, we begin this by doing the pot chopping down the stairs with the State House stairs, and then we just do a transfer over a mural. Any of them, really. Just be careful not to fuck it up, because this one right over here at the start is kind of awkward. And then you just, you know, get into the party boat, and you get up on that spot there, the crow's nest, and you just acid drop, and that's it. Pretty easy Liberty Trail, I guess. By the way, inside the boat, you're gonna have to go ahead and get an 100,000 point combo. So, you know, just go ahead, use Franklin to take care of that. Or your skater, or pro skater, whatever. But there is something you want to note after we go inside of here to get all about the Benjamins, which is the team challenge. The team challenge always has a unique goal for us, and for us here, it is the inline skater. He has a gap on him, and have to do a kickflip every time we get that gap. We have to do this as Franklin, as our pro skater, and as our skater. Pretty simple, honestly. And with all that done, we have now completed all of Boston. Except we haven't yet because we got gaps. And we also got stats. But we're going to go ahead and take care of a lot of gaps right now, so I'm going to get myself ready for a lot of reading. First of all, do a bit of a grind over here and then grind that teapot for the I'm a Little Teapot. There you go. Next up, you want to go ahead and make a bit of a grind all around over here, and then grind the entirety of the electric wire all the way through in order to get your next gap. It's quite a long grind. If you want to make this easy for yourself, just use the fucking focus. But for me, I'm not a bitch. I'm getting that Boston by wire without the fucking focus. Next up, you want to go ahead and use this top spot here to transfer or ass drop down into the bank drop. Next up, you want to go ahead and just grind the planners. Plan the planner, baby. You can do this over and over again as much as you want. You can use the combo if you need to. There you go. Next up, you want to go ahead and you want to fucking like jump over here for the Boston Common Stairs. And afterwards, you want to go ahead and lip trick here for the rip-off lip. Take note of the rip-off, by the way. It's important because afterwards, we're doing the ledge hop. Just run those two ledges. Simple as. Then over here, you just knock down a fucking porta potty and get the jackass bonus, where you literally knock down a porta potty and no one's inside, but it fucking stinks. Then do a transfer over here for the TH transfer, about Tony's face. Transfer this building door over here for the brownstone transfer. Next up, you want to go ahead and use that dumpster to go dumpster up, baby. Easy shit. Then use the planner to go planner up. Just make sure to use them to go into a grind. Next up, you want to go ahead and wall ride the mural from your ride. And afterwards, you want to go ahead and, you know, get a thing going off your combo to get the yellow pipe climb when you grab onto the yellow pipe. Then you want to go ahead and grind the rip off, and then grind the church roof here for rip off the church. You can then use that to stick us up the sign over here if you wanted to. And then you can use all of that to go ahead and jump across in order to get the street crossing in one combo. Next up, you want to go ahead and just fucking slicker slap this wall here for flirting with disaster. And afterwards, you want to go ahead and grind this jump and then grind the building in order to get rating this fun. And that is all of the gaps of Boston. So what do I have left to show you? Stats. And, yeah, we got a lot of stats to get through, so let's go. We're gonna deal with all the toughest ones, by the way. First of all, the point air stuff, which is easy. You know, just do a few grabs and such, maybe some special tricks, and there you go. But now it's time for the 50 flip tricks and the 30 grabs. These are the bane of my existence. And I do get, you know, rid of some of the ones beforehand, like the 30 flip trick and like the 10 or 20 grabs. But afterwards, I'm going to show you me getting this shit done on PC. I had to cheat this shit for PSP because the fucking balancing in that game, in the PSP version, is impossible to get this shit done legitimately. It's just bullshit. But I can get it done on Fug 2 normally. And this is how I do it. I'm sure there are better ways you can think of, but for me, this is how I handle getting my fucking grabs. And yeah, it's a lot of balancing that manual. 30 grabs, baby. But it's now time for the flips. If a 50 trick combo done, because there are 100 to go. You know, we have 50 and I have 75 and 100. I'll be doing a 100 combo way later on. But now it's time for the flips. This is one of the hardest, if not the hardest fucking goal in the game. I fucking hate the 100 one, and it sucks. I mean, not the 100 one, the 50 flip one. The 50 flips is a fucking pain in the ass. I hate 50 flips in the fucking whole entire game. out of all stats, really. Because it's an absolute pain in the ass to know how many you've done that as 50 fucking flips. The one that's second place, in my opinion, is the 100 trick combo because of the fact that, no, you don't just do 100 tricks, that number there has to be 100. But yeah, 50 flips, this took me a fucking hour to actually do. Even with the fucking focus, I got lucky on managing this. Ladies and gentlemen, this is how I got my 50 flips. Fuck this stat goal. Next time, we're going back to the PSP version in order to experience the next new level of the game, because you can choose between Boston or this new level. And we'll be doing the level next time. Thanks for watching.